You know what? We all live a busy life. This is how my calendar generally looks like. I do two morning language classes, then I read and write across domain. That is from business to Web3 to startups to psychology to philosophy to cosmology. I don't know. I could be reading anything. I could be writing anything. Then I do my CUT preparation. Then I create content that I'm not very consistent with. Then I have my client work at Palestine Media. It's a little agency that I've started to help brands repurpose their content across all social media platforms. Then I have my guitar classes. Then I'm learning Photoshop. Then I'm learning Illustrator, and I'm trying to make a donut in Blender. There's so much going on all the time that one needs a tool like Notion to keep track of all the things he's doing, to keep track of all the things that he's trying to do, to keep a track of all the things he did, basically. So yeah, let's dive into the Notion tool. So this is how my Notion looks like. This is my homepage. This is my love life. You could see I've written here Rohan's genome. Now, genome is a very interesting term. It's a biological term. It means the total number of chromosomes in your body. It's called genome. Now, you could see I've named it Command Center of my life. This is basically where I operate. This is where I live. This is the only page that matters for me. I've divided my Notion into these five things. This is where I keep track of everything. You could see first is meta work. So meta work, it's like all the plans and dumps here. This is the plan for July that is becoming Umbermesh. I will not show you. Okay, let me show this to you. This is becoming Umbermesh. Now, Umbermensch is a term that Friedrich Nietzsche, he was a French philosopher, German philosopher. No, he was a French philosopher. How could I forget that? So he introduced this in 1800 something. It means a man who rises above the Christian value to become the superior man. So I try to romanticize things and I try to give it meaning. I like it. I like it. This is my daily dump. If I have something to write, I think, okay, today was a bad day, and if I want to bitch about someone, so I do it here. Let's bitch about our teacher, our teacher. And I could just write here for hours and hours, and it could be saved here. I could just search here, and you would see it's just appeared. Let's bitch about our teacher, and everything else, which includes something like BIT. So it's super important for you to have a system like Notion. This is the freedom you get, and it's a free tool. Now, I love Notion for this reason. This is my goals and system where I keep track of all the things I need to do in my life. Uh, it could be term based, and there are other terms as well. You could see there was this 2021 plan, 5 year plan, lifetime plan, 2023 plan, that is like next year plan, and this current year plan. I I will show you everything. Don't hassle कि ये इतना complex सा क्या है. Then there is areas, my life areas, my productivity tools, and quality goals. Moving forward to the next section, then this is my second brain in the learning section. This is where basically I keep track of all the things that I consume or I produce as an output in terms of ideas. So let's, if you will see this, here I have brain food. That is all the things that I consume. You could see if there's some movies, documentaries, or shows that I am watching. I could keep a track of it here in progress, not as started, completed. So I've just recently finished The Crown and The Stranger Things 4. These are the shows I've not started watching yet, and these are the shows that are in progress right now. These are documentaries actually. Then I have same for shows, and then I have same for movies. It's a really good organizing system. This is called a Kanban board. Then there are research papers which I'm reading and writing. There are the books, keep of a track of books, all the YouTube videos that I'm watching or I've watched or I've found very interesting. I keep a track of them here. Then the same way there are courses, podcasts, learning platforms, songs, websites, poetries, recipes, articles, and newsletter. This is the very important one. This is where I keep a lot of data. So there is this Chrome extension, if you could see here. It's called Notion Clipper, and what it does is that if you're on a website and you think you could use this later, you could just click here and save it to this articles and newsletter database on Notion, and within 2 clicks it will appear in your Notion. So you see I have a large library of articles. For example, Indian Statistical Institute Professor Neena Gupta became fourth Indian mathematician to, I think, win award or something. I haven't yet read it, but I will. Well, this is read, this is unread, this is read, this is unread. Uh, Date, there is the category. This is productivity and skill related. This is people related. This is technology related. Then it's by, and this is the URL. So you could really organize things in Notion. The same way I have for paintings, we have people YouTube channels, stories, Then this is extra stuff, some Reddit item that I love, if, and then there is some Twitter threads. So this is my second brain. This is where I keep all the things running. Then there's the idea. This is where I write my ideas, mind fog, naked thoughts, business ideas. I have a section for self-musing, thesis, lists. I keep a list. Okay, I don't read the list. The questions. Questions are super important. Then research paper ideas, poetries. So this is my second brain. Talking about this discipline directory. So this is where I keep track of all the things that I'm learning or I want to learn or I've learned. So I've completed Rubik's Cube recently. I've also uploaded a video. You could just click on this I button and watch it. For example, I want to learn filmmaking, Figma, ballet, field theory, American accent, learn biomimicry, violin, French. And these are things I'm working on right now, like typing at 170 words per minute. You could see guitar marketing, networking, all these things that I'm working right now. So I just keep a track of all the things that I'm learning right now in discipline directory. Then I have some metaverse and Web3 related stuff. Then I have tools. Then I have some AI stuff. Then this is personal and this is very important. Just take a look at this. This is meta goals. This is where I keep all the things that will really elevate you in life, your morals, your ethic, the way you want to live your life. I keep a track of all those goals here. Then I have journals. This is where I keep track of my dream journals, morning dump, today's journal, question journal, self-awareness journal, grateful journal. And then there is Holy Grail. Now, Holy Grail is I'm like super religious about it. So these are the things that I want to do. For example, do a Pink Floyd concert every month or so, make a 4D movie. These are like random stupid stuff that I just really want to do. Go to Japan for masters. Three Nobel Prize. I just write like anything here which makes sense, does not make sense. I don't care. These are like some random goals that I want to achieve, but these are super important to me. Then I have my health section. This is where I keep track of the things that I want to achieve on a physical and health level. Then my travel goals. I have not designed this yet, but I will soon. Then I have a mood board, shopping list, gifts journal, mental models. Um, then academics. This is like aptitude preparation, college hunt. I've kept a list of all the colleges that you're applying to, and then if you could click here, you will find that there are the applications and contact numbers and everything. So yeah, this is where Notion is like super important. Then in work, I have like my agency work here. You could just keep track of all the things, your portfolio, your cold emails, everything. Like from my personal life to my work, I organize everything in my Notion. I have a content diary. I have a content page where I keep track of the things that I want to be rolling as my content on YouTube and different platforms. And then I have this financial tracker where I keep track of my earnings and expenses and everything. This is what my Notion is: meta work, learning, personal, academics, and work. And I'll make different videos on each of them because I think like goals and systems. This needs a lot of explaining. How you could create a second brain for yourself. So these are all like distinct. How to journal in Notion. So these are like distinct topics that I'll be covering in upcoming videos and gain some idea about it. There are a lot of videos I'll make around Notion because I freaking love Notion. Thank you so much for watching so far. Thank you.